Hey guys, what's going on? Dreamreaver23 here with another Let's Play episode of Prison Architect. Now, as you saw from my last episode, I had a bunch of prisoners escape, and it really pissed me off, and I was upset, and yeah. So, we are going to be starting a new one. Create a new prison. We're going to go for medium size. And you know, let's go ahead and do the continuous intake and the fog of war again. I want to get this down. I was messing around with doing it without the continuous intake, and it got kind of boring. I got to admit, you know, I kind of like that little bit of a fluster from new prisoners coming in and freaking out, and oh my god, kind of thing. So we are going to go ahead and pause this real quick right off the bat, though. Pull up our grants. We're going to go ahead and take all of them. I don't care. Staff, jobs. Okay, good deal. So right off the get-go, it is 8:04 in the morning on our game. We have $89,990 in the bank. And 24 hours, or 23 hours, 56 minutes to get this place up to spec for the 8 prisoners we have arriving at 8 a.m. So we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna make this happen. Is what we're gonna do. I do want to say thank you guys for supporting me on iTunes and on Twitch as well. You guys are wonderful, and I love you very much for all of that. So, but let's get started right into this. Right up top, right down below. You know what, we're going to use this guy as some sort of little marker. Dirty road right there. Little grass growing right up on the road. You are going to be our mark. So let's see. Apparently somebody's honking outside. That is enough for, let's see, 96. So 12 by 8. Garbage, we are going to go 4 in between and do another 12 by 8. We are not going to put a prison wall on the outside. I want to make this to where it actually seems like a, you know, a legit prison. And honestly, to do that, let's see. We're going to go ahead and get materials going and walk speed fast, just concrete tiles. Grass. We're going to make this pretty. We're going to make, you know, it's going to be a nice looking prison. We are going to speed up a little bit. So these guys kind of hurry up and get their butts down here. Workers delivered. Yep. Now, there are glitches and bugs in this game. You're going to have problems with certain things not coming together right, and it's going to be annoying, and I don't know how these guys are making tire tracks with their feet. Apparently, they're walking really fast. Alright, so I'm going to put them on a nice slow speed so they can continue working on there, and we're not wasting really any time on here. So, how are they going to enter our Fortress of Solitude? Let's get a delivery side right here. So we're going to make this building right here 3, and then we're going to do this at 12 by 8. So that leaves us 10 by 6 on the inside, 60 spots, and this is going to be a storage area. Room requires a door. Let me actually get into the door area. Now some of you can say, yeah, Dream, you're a little crazy by doing it that way, but you know what? We're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work. Alright, while they're working on that, we are going to do materials, concrete wall, or concrete floor. The reason why we're using the concrete tiles is because they are $10. They're they're the same price as a lot of the other stuff on here, but they increase the walk speed. So the concrete floor is for indoors only. So concrete tiles, good to go. This out. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, 4. And one right here. Alright, now we're going to build another foundation. And this one, we are going to, what rooms do we need? So we need to have a shower, a holding cell, a yard, kitchen, a canteen. Common room, storage, garbage deliveries, execution. Actually, well then let's hold off on these materials right here. All right, and we are going to need a kitchen, so we're going to build that right up here on this top part. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That is an 8 by 8. That'll be a good size for a kitchen. Materials, we're going to go back right over here. Keeping up with our pretty appearances. All right. Same thing right there. So this one is a little bit of a different style than what we would normally build, with like the intense security prison, no exit, I am the law kind of thing. But we got to try something, Apparently the prisoners are just like rioting and everything like that, going crazy on the other side. So we will make them happier. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, so that is going... We're going to go ahead and allot that room right up here for storage. these guys are going. We need to put doors on the kitchen. Oh, we got one right there, so we need to put another one right here. Alright, speed up to this time a little bit. So I hope all you guys are doing alright today. Now, a lot of this is still a learning curve for me in playing this game. I don't want you to think that this is the absolute right way to do it. And I want to know what you guys do on your video game. And what do you guys do? What makes it to where it's successful? What have you found in little ways of doing things? You know, those are the kinds of things that make it interesting. It's a back and forth, guys. It's both of us talking. Now, one thing we will add is that right there, because I'm not stupid. I'm going to have a door. And we need to go back. We're going to build a door right here. The large jail door. We're going to slow down time, because we don't want them going too fast. We don't want time to get away from us. That's one thing that's really big, is you, especially with the continuous intake, everything is very much has to get done. You can't have any real excess of spending, and you can't have any real excess of waste of time. If you do, then it's going to end up hurting you, biting you in the butt. I can promise you that. Andy Dufresne never saw prison that he didn't like. Andy Dufresne was a little weird. Let's see. We're gonna make this, because, you know, right off the bat we're gonna have prisoners coming in here, so we need to have 4x4 for an office. Requires an entrance, and we're going to put the entrance at the bottom. Objects, regular doors. Because we want to get our warden in here pretty quick. And so we are going to add in this bad boy our office desk, and we're going to put this warden. He's a walker, so we're going to put this right up against the wall. Only thing going to be hanging out here is the chair. And that is going to be office. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get a foundation built for the next office. One, two, three, four. Get a door on this one. There we go. Speed it up a little bit. Let them get their supplies in there. Quickety like. now, same thing. Let's get our office desk in here. Now this is for the accountant. The accountant is going to have her office set up like so, just a little opposite. And while they're setting those up, we're going to set up a third room, because this is going to be basically, we want to make sure that our offices are set up in a way, because like it'll be basically warden, accountant, and foreman, so we can start getting like the janitors, keep the stuff clean, keep it to where it's nice and happy and joyful. Yay! That's what we want. We want everybody to be happy in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Because these guys are going to be happy when they're getting raped. That's all there is to it. Door on the same side. Because you know what's going to happen. It's prison. I mean, you know what happens in prison. Soap drops. People aren't happy. But we're going to do our darndest. Our darndest. To make sure, 1, they learn their lesson. And 2, I don't know, they learn their lesson. They don't commit that same crime again. Alright, that fence is done. That's what prison about, is about reforming people. Making them pay for their retributions or something. Something cool sounding like that. Alright, objects, we are going to get this one set up, and it's going to have this one right here. The filing cabinet is going to be over here, and bada bing. That's how it works. See, variety. It's the spice of life. Now, let's get some materials going. Concrete tiles. Alright, concrete tile, concrete tile, concrete tile. Speed that up, let them get that worked out. So we have storage. This is going to be a kitchen. I want to give them a good-sized kitchen. Room for expansion, because remember, we're going to be having a lot of prisoners coming in here. We're on a medium-sized map. Lots of prisoners are going to be coming through these doors. We want to make sure we can, you know, take care of them all. Now, one thing we're also going to do right here is going to go to materials, and we're going to put a fence right here in the center. This one right here, let's see. Alright, so this door we're going to put as nobody's allowed outside of that one. Actually, staff only. Staff only. Staff only. Staff only. Staff only. Staff only. And staff only. I like staff-only doors. Now we do have room right here, so we're going to throw the warden in this office. Get him set up, and he is going to be looking at the bureaucracy stuff. and go finance. So we can get our first one done. Build 2 offices, hire a warden, unlock finance through bureaucracy, and hire an accountant. That doesn't give us any extra cash, but it gets a contract fulfilled. It's you know, it's good stuff. What was that? Found 1 of 31. I found a Polaroid. I didn't even know that happened. What is that? Cool. Alright. So these guys are working on that. Now we are going to have to build a holding cell. We also need to build a power plant. Now for the power plant, I have actually seen a couple different people do things different ways. We have our garbage and everything right here, but we want to make sure that we can get this to where we're not spending a ton of money on the piping and everything for it. So I want to have it to where it's a place that it's secure, out of the way of the prisoners, but also we can get close in there with a lot of the power. So we're actually going to drop it down here, about right here. We're going to put a water pump right here. You're like, dream, but that's out in the open where anybody can get to it. Yeah, and it's all good. It is all good. But there's a couple things with having it out this way. One, we can put it to where the staff can get to it pretty quick. They don't have to go through a ton of doors. Two, you're not having to spend money on the foundation. That's a good thing. Because what we can do is we can just put a fence right around it. And we're going to go 2 out. Actually, we should probably go 3 out, just so it stays even with this. I gotta have some symmetry. One, two, three, and then this 4th one. Alright, objects, we're going to go to... On this one, we'll put a jail door. We're actually going to put it right even with this last one right here. So see, that's a much cheaper way. Instead of having to build a foundation, which a foundation for that size of a building would probably cost us about $2,300 to $3,800. That's expensive whenever you're trying to save every bit of cash you can so that you can have a good influx, because you got prisoners that are going to be coming in constant. You have financing that you have to do. You have a lot of stuff that you have to get done with this thing. So right now we need to make sure that we can go to utilities and unlock that, put that power going into there so we have water going through. You guys getting to work. Alright. Slow that down. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can use this area down here for more offices if we find that we need them. So that is good to go. Now what else can we do? We can take this right here, take this fencing, and put fencing right along this area, because there's not gonna nobody else is gonna get right here. The workers will be able to get through this area, traveling along that path. They're gonna have fast walking, which is good. And then really the only thing they're going to be adding into there is capacitors. but not concrete tiles. Is that right? So right there. No, that was grass. Dang it. Alright. So let's get back started with our basic detention center. You know what? Let's get rid of this CEO's letter. Seems like we got something done at that point in time if we do that. Rooms. Kitchen. There we go. Alright, so for the kitchen you need a cooker, fridge, and sink objects. Let's go. Cooker and cooker. And we're going to do the sink. Let's put the fridges in here. Fridge. And sink. Sink. So that will work through here. Now inside there, we're gonna go, and you want to put a flooring down, because right now there's no flooring on these. So storage building, all these other buildings, stuff like that, you want your workers to be able to walk fast. Mosaic floor is nice. All these, I mean, they're gonna have the same cost to them. So mosaic floor, that's a nice look to it. Let's knock that out. One here. Normal, walk speed fast, indoor only. It's concrete floor. That's all we need in here. So it's already in there. Yep. Alright. These right here are nice offices, so let's get a wooden floor. Wooden floor. Wooden floor. Doesn't it look so nice? It's a pretty prison. Pretty prison. Alright, so we're gonna add into this situation. Going up. Does that need to be down here too? Yes, it does. Oh. Mosaic and mosaic. Alright, so we have this stuff set up. They're still missing the other stove. Not a problem, they're getting that moved in now. Objects, we are gonna go, we need to go utilities, because once they hook up that other stove, let's add 3 on top, 3 on bottom. That way we should be set for a good while. So far, so good. Everything's going pretty smooth. Actually, let's go ahead and call that right there, guys. I want to keep things moving forward. I want to keep the videos moving forward on these, and this is a new little venture for what we're doing. So, let's go ahead and call that one quits. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you join in next time when we'll be continuing forward with this prison and seeing where it goes, what happens with it, what we need to do to make it to where it works really well. So, until next time, guys, I am Dreamer23 saying game happy. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.